Good morning, Virgo, and welcome to Hoodie Priestess Tarot. I'm Jodine, your host. And as I get your cards cleansed and blessed, there's just a couple housekeeping announcements that I need to make. I'm changing my format a little bit. I'm going to be doing an element reading every week, which is what I have been doing, except that I'll be doing everybody in that element separately. This week I'm doing Earth, and so Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn will each be getting their own readings. So if your sun, moon, or rising sign is Virgo, this is the reading for you. With my new arrangement, everybody will get one reading per month from me. And to sweeten the pot, if a full moon falls in the week of your reading, then you will get a shadow reading. And I will be using more shadowy decks. In fact, Virgo, there's a full moon this week, so you're going to get a shadow reading today with the only shadow deck that I happen to own at this moment. But don't worry, by the next full moon there will be more. All right, that's it for the announcements, so let's get started. I'll be doing your main spread with the Rider-Waite-Smith Giant deck, and I will be doing your clarifications with the Unveiled Tarot. And here we go. One more. Okay. Good. Let's see. I can get a host for the reading. I'm sure I will. Who in this deck is going to come out with a message for Virgo? Who's here with a message for Virgo? This one. It's the Eight of Wands, my friend. Good fire energy there. All right, good. Well, we've got a host. Eight of Wands. All right. And what is the message of the Eight of Wands for the Virgo Collective? The Virgo Collective who watches Hoodie Priestess Tarot. The King of Wands. Well, you got a lot of fire this week, Virgo. Something's lighting a fire under you. Ooh. Everybody's been getting this card. The Five of Swords. Everybody's been getting it. Last week it was the Tower and the Ten of Swords. This week it's the Five of Swords. And you have, I haven't seen this guy yet, the Four of Pentacles. Very nice. All right, who's on the bottom of the deck? Temperance, Sagittarius, another fire sign. So you've got fire, you've got earth, you've got air. Don't see any water yet. All right, let's do clarification with the Unveiled Tarot. For Virgo, please show me the King of Wands. Why is King of Wands here in the Virgo reading? Please, please, please. Show me the King of Wands. All right, we're looking at the King of Wands for Virgo. And we have the Page of Wands, more fire. The Magician. And the Hierophant. Good earth sign there, good sign of Taurus. It's Taurus's birthday. Happy birthday, Taurus. All right. Please show me clarification on the Five of Swords. Clarification on the Five of Swords. For Virgo, show me the Five of Swords. And we have the Six of Wands. More fire. The Ten of Swords. Okay, Ten of Swords is in the house. Bloody, bloody, bloody. And we have the Ace of Wands. More fire. By God, Virgo, you're going to burn the house down with the Ten of Swords in it. You go. All right, Unveiled Tarot, please show me the Four of Pentacles. Show me the Four of Pentacles for the Virgos. And thank you. And we'll do it like this. And who is this? The Fool. The Moon. There's some water. And the Ten of Pentacles. There's a good earth energy right there. So what do we have? Do we only have one card of water on the table? Virgo, it looks like we've only got one card of water on the table. We've got a lot of fire. We've got some air. So we're looking at your passion, something that you want to do, a new development, and we're looking at the workings of your mind. Okay, I can see that. And then what do we have on the bottom of the deck? We have the Two of Swords. All right, my friends, if you'd like to take screenshots of your reading, your cards will appear now. Hoodie Priestess posts tarot readings every Monday and Tuesday mornings by 8 o'clock a.m. Central Time. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Holy shit, Virgo. If you're going to do a shadow reading, you're going to do a shadow reading. You're not messing around. And I'm trying to figure out who I'm looking at here. Because I feel like I'm looking at a Virgo who's a young adult, maybe a teenager. This person could be living at their parents' house and still at school. This person could be somebody who's just gone off to college. It might be that. And I might be looking at that person who's gone off to college. That young person might be the Virgo I'm looking at. Sometimes it looks like I'm looking at the person who's the parent of somebody like that. The parent might be the Virgo I'm looking at. just see. Yeah, I was looking at this reading wondering where the Knight of Wands is. The Knight of Wands is down in the middle of the deck. What's on either side of him? The Five of Cups. The River of Tears is on one side of him. And the King of Cups is on the other. Regret and counseling? Huh. I see a lot of Knight of Wands activity. Okay, so we're starting out under the Eight of Wands. Oh, where do I even want to begin here? Okay, first of all, I don't see a lot of cups on the table. So, issues of the emotions and of the heart, I'm really only seeing expressed through the Moon card. When I look at this Moon card, I just feel like I'm looking at somebody's mother. And that mother is scared to death. She's not scared to death. She's scared for her life, or she's scared for somebody's life. Somebody who's being very foolish. And I think she thinks she should say something, but she's holding back. Or that's why I think I'm dealing with a college age young person, like somebody who's, you know, a freshman in college. Like they've just gotten out of mom and dad's house and they've got freedom. Mom and dad are maybe financing college. Maybe they're thinking about, hey, you know, if you don't straighten up, we're going to hold your money back. That's the situation that I feel like I'm looking at. And I know there's more than one person watching. So I think I could be in a situation where I am very well reading for parents who are Virgos. And I could also at the same time be reading for a young person who is a Virgo. But I'm just going to explain what I see. So first of all, that's the only water that we have, the only emotional card on the table. Now, what about Pentacles? We've got this one Pentacle here where somebody's either holding back what they want to say or they're thinking about holding back money. That's it. Otherwise, hey, this is all fire and all air. And one of my favorite tarot readers says, when you get fire and air together, you are dealing with an explosive situation. And that's exactly what this looks like. High action with the Eight of Wands and a lot of communication about it. A lot of talk. Maybe there's a lot of texts and emails and phone calls going back and forth. I can just see parents like trying to call their kids all the time. What in the heck are you doing? But I just see a lot of high stakes adventure here. We've got the King of Wands, the King of Adventure and Passion himself. And we've got the young Page of Wands here, depicted as a mountain climber. So we've got somebody climbing a mountain. We got somebody who's gone to the moon. Gone to the moon, where they are whipping up all kinds of magic and spells and mischief. Maybe trickery. Sometimes the magician, you know, can be a trickster. And here's the Hierophant. Now this is an earth sign. It's not a pentacle, but it is a Taurus, and it is earth, and it is grounded, and it looks like somebody's got their hand up there calling for, you just settle down, young man or young girl. It feels like a young man. Come to your senses, be grounded, get down off that mountain, come down off the moon. You're gonna fall and kill yourself. You're operating under the Nike King. Just do it. Oh, Lord, on a stick. Okay, so in the middle here, we've got the The asshole card. Now the asshole card has been showing up in everybody's reading here, so don't take it personal. But somebody is a rabble-rouser. I mean, not only are they out for high-stakes adventure, but they're probably out like street fighting. This is what it looks like to me. They're street fighting. They've been, fighting. Sometimes they win. This is somebody won the beauty pageant, but really this is the it's the Six of Wands. It's not necessarily about a beauty pageant, but it is somebody who's been to war and they've returned home and they've been met with a parade and they're riding in the parade and everybody's celebrating the war hero. So somebody's out rabble-rousing and they're running with the crowd who's cheering that on. I mean, that's what they do. And the more they rabble-rouse, then the better we like you. Ten of Swords. Oh, Lord. Ooh. They're doing it up good. If they're going to get drunk and get into a barroom brawl, it's going to be a barroom brawl, I tell you that. And what is this? Every now and then the Ace of Wands means, fuck you. I think that's the attitude we're dealing with here. And then somebody's sitting on this side, I think it's Mom. And she is so worried. And what's here? Temperance. Temperance, moderation, cut it back. Stop the drink and settle down. Behave yourself. Don't go to extremes. You're going to get yourself in trouble. This is moderation. Underneath that, we got the Justice card. Well, somebody's worried that you're going to get in trouble with the law. And then here's the Moon again. The Moon is here twice. Mom and Dad are worried. Here's Mom and Dad. Oh, Mom and Dad are worried. I think that's what I'm looking at. Mom and Dad are worried about the mischief that you are getting up to. You little devil. We always had a happy home. Oh, Lord, look at this. You've been a good child. Oh, no. Somebody's gone off to college, that's for sure. Oh, Mom and Dad, you have my sympathy. And if I'm speaking to the little Virgo who's out there raising all kinds of hell, hey, you are killing your parents. Knock it off. Here's the Two of Swords. Somebody thinks this is so bad they don't really want to look. They know what's going on, but they don't really want to look. This is probably Mom. Here's that rabble-rousing again. We've got the Five of Wands. That's battle. That's battle among 5 people. That's like 5 people like hitting each other with sticks. That's the truth. This is the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is the child has gone wild. Here's the King of Swords. Yeah, and not far away, we've got the Queen of Swords. Where is she? She's in here. I was just looking for her. There she is. So both the King and the Queen of Swords are here. There's Mom and Dad. There's Mom and Dad looking on disapprovingly. Disapprovingly. We are going to cut your money off. Look at those swords. They're going to cut something off. They're going to cut something off. That's the decision they've made. That's the judgment they've come to. It's Judgment Day, young person. Oh, boy. There's, there might be some stealing going on. Some theft. There might be some partying with the opposite sex. Going to music festivals. Having sexual relations. The kid is just gambling. They're just gambling. You could get a transmittable disease. You could get a pregnancy going. We're worried about you. Carrying a heavy burden of worry. Yep. Partying. Too much glare there. Can you see that? That's the party card. The Three of Cups, there's a water card. Yeah, well, that's three friends lifting a cup and celebrating. This is just, look at that. This is just gutting your parents. Oh. Here's the Emperor. Okay. Dad is mad. Oh, this is Dad. In this reading, this is Dad. And he's letting you have it. You want to fight with him. But I think that's what I'm looking at here. Is it? Drop a line in the comments and let me know. But that's what I see. And if you are a little Virgo and you're doing all of this cutting up, I wouldn't mind hearing from you either. I'm sure you're having, I'm sure you're having the time of your life. It certainly looks like you are. But you're worrying your parents to death. Hey, and you're could get in trouble with the law. You could get in trouble with some sort of biological mess. Be careful with your sex life. Really, this is serious stuff. If you get a pregnancy going, there's no easy way out of that, my friend. And you can go out and kick everybody's ass, but someday somebody's going to kick yours. So, parents, you have my sympathy. I've been there. I know. Okay. Okay, Virgo, that's what I have for you. Good luck. Lay down the law, Papa. Maybe you got to hold that money back. That's probably a good idea. I think you have the right idea there. Nip that shenanigans in the bud. Okay, everybody, I love you, and until I see you again, peace. Bye-bye.